Welcome to the weekly challenge. My name is Tim Corey and it's my goal to make learning C# easier. One of the ways learning C# becomes easier is through practice. In this video, I'm going to challenge you to use C# to properly handle errors in your code. You will need to go to the blog post for this video to download the starter code. Once you open it, you'll see some pre-written code. The code simply loops through a set of numbers and calls a DLL. And that DLL has some issues. In fact, in the 11 times you call it, it will throw an exception about half the time. Now, the basic version of this assignment is to handle the exceptions and print out a message when you do. The tricky part is you can only handle the exceptions that come from that method. In one case, the method works, but it causes our code to fail because it returns a null value. You'll need to print out a different message in that case, but not allow it to throw an exception. Here's what the simple solution looks like. Notice how, for this one right here, null value for item 6. That's a little different than the ones that are skipped because they had an exception. Now, once you get it working, it'll be time to move on to the bonus challenge. For the bonus challenge, you need to handle different exceptions differently. You will also need to filter out an exception if it doesn't meet certain criteria. Here's what the end result will look like. Notice here that payment skipped for payment with 5 items, that actually has that formatting issue that these two down here do. But this formatting issue doesn't meet the criteria since it has 5 items. Also note that we're adding on the end these extra messages and they come from the inner exception. That's something else you'll need to do in the advanced challenge. So that's my challenge to you. To get the instructions and the starter code, follow the link in the description below. If you get stuck, or if you're curious how I would complete the challenge, you will also find my solution there as well. Once you solve the challenge, use the tweet button on the blog post to let everyone know you completed it. Get noticed for completing the challenge. Just don't share your source code so you don't spoil it for others. Good luck and happy coding.